Hey, hi everyone, welcome to the course and today we will be learning all about list and tables. So let's see how list works and what are lists. So you might have seen that there are some website on which some instructions are listed, right? So how that particular instructions are listed is basically they are using that particular tag and they are writing content. So for that we have UL, which is for unordered list. Okay, so let me write over here unordered list. And one thing I really want to let you know is there are a number of tags, and basically, I am here showing you some of the basic tags and the tags which are necessary for the coding. But there are a lot more tags which you have to search about it by your own, right? So you will practice it, you will get to know. For that, you can basically refer to the MDN docs. Basically, MDN is the official document. You can go to MDN HTML. See, this particular one, you can open it and there are tags. Okay, you can go to beginners tutorials and you can start going through it. There are tags with the explanation and even you can go to W3 schools, right? So these are some of the websites. Now let's move forward with the order list. So for that, what you need to do is first you have to use UL tag and inside it, obviously there is going to be list, so you will use li. Li, let's suppose I have a heading of H3 is the menu. Right. So over here you can put farmhouse, pizza. Okay, there can be cheese pizza or you can have cheese burst pizza. Okay, so when you will have this unordered list, now check over here. This is having some kind of bullets. It's not having one bullet, right? So if you want the menu to come into the sequence, for that you have to use ordered list. So how ordered list are there? Ordered list. First of all, you will have to use OL, right? And inside this, you will have to use li again for the list. Li1, that means 1 will come, 2 another will come. So you can just have over here corn, pizza, okay, and one more you can have is capsicum. Okay, so when you will go back, you will see that the order list is having 1 and 2, the ordered form. So it's up to you, whatever you want to use it, you can use. Okay, so this was all about list. Now there is something called tables. Why we use tables? So this simple HTML is the normal representation of data. But what if you want to represent your data into the tabular form? For that, you will have to use tables. Okay, so let me make another file for the tables. .html, your boilerplate, and you can always go for title tables over here. Now for table, obviously you will have to use your table tag. But before that, I am going to use this. Okay, menu. So you can have anything menu to have to breakfast. So this is your H1. Now you can just go to your live server and open it. See, this is H1. Now use your table tag. Now if you will write table, nothing will happen. But it will let the browser know that there is something called table which is coming up. Okay, so inside this, there is something called TR. TR is basically for your table row. That means something is going to be there in row. So over here, inside the TR, you can go with TH. Obviously, you want to have a heading, so you will go with TH. Now here, I want to put it item name. Okay. So another TH, you will have the quantity. You can even go with the capital one. And in next one, you can go with the price. Okay, so we have 3 headings. Now you will see that in single row, 3 headings are there. So you can just go with food over here. Okay, so you will have 3 headings, but in a single row, 3 heading means there is going to be 3 columns by default. So now similarly, see, the one thing which is deprecated, obviously this table will look more good to you when you will apply some CSS, but obviously we are going to look into another lecture about the CSS. But over here, I'm just going to show you the deprecated one, that how it will look. Okay, so if you will see, I have just used the bordered attribute over here. You don't have to use it because it is deprecated, it is not longer used. So you can just put over here. So these are the heading, but if you want to have data also, right? For that you will use another TR for another row, and inside it you will go with TD. TH means table head, okay? TD means tables data, okay? So let's suppose you have in the menu you have bread roll, okay? And another TD, it's about quantity, so put available quantity is 100, okay? And in the next TD, put the price of it. Let's suppose we have its price as 200, okay? Now go back, see, the food item is your bread roll, quantity is 100 and price is 200, okay? So similarly, you can put as number as you want. So over here you can write your P, quantity is 200 and price is of 20 rupees. So there will be another, okay? And there is something called row span and col span. So how row span and col span works is, see, if inside the quantity I will write col span, by default its value is 1. Col span means cell, okay? So this TH quantity is there inside single cell. So if you will write 2 over here, the col span will be 2. Now see, the quantity of, I am saying col span is 2. That means there will be 2 columns for what? Quantity. Now see, what I am going to do is go with row span, okay? First 2. See, the quantity is now being displayed in 2 cells. So that means 2 row cells are merged. Okay, the first one and the second one. And when you were writing over here col span, what was happening is 2 columns cells getting merged. See, so basically you can't see over here, but look at here. The quantity, these both are getting displayed inside the quantity. That means it is taking the full 2 cells. Okay, so that means the column 2 cells is merged and price is moved over there because we don't have any spacing. Basically, you can correct this by using the CSS. Okay, so this spacing will not be visible to you. Got it? So this was all about your tables. I hope you have understood the topic well, and if you have any doubt, you can ask me. Okay, so thank you so much, everyone. Let's meet up in the next lecture.